Hey there UKDCers, new knife day again, and this is the first impressions of the long-awaited V1 from Who Knives, H-O-O, not W-H-O. I would like to preface this review, or this first impressions, with a mention saying I do know the gentleman that is running this operation, so try not to let that affect my review kind of thing. However, to that end, I have purchased this off my own back. So just assume this one's like top-notch quality, the best they've got or whatever. Anyway, it comes in this very nice sort of rugged-looking mini Pelican case, I guess. Mine, I'm guessing that's the number of the knife, 02 or 102. We'll find out when we get in there. And B, no idea what the B is. Maybe there's bees inside. Yeah, you can lock this, all sorts, throw a loop through it. Do kind of wish they had the Who Knives logo there, but then I guess that means you can just use this for whatever else. But yeah, let's get into this. And oh, it is nicely padded in there as well, so you know this will be nicely protected. And oh, there we go. And there you go. That's how you spell Who. And that's the little logo there. Nice microfiber included. Oh, and oh, there we go, number 102. And there you go. That is the gentleman behind all of this, Mr. Carl Pearson. And inside you get yourself a bunch of stickers. A lifetime warranty, to be fair. It's rare to see that nowadays. It's usually, 2 or 3 years or so. Lifetime is incredibly generous. So there's that. Again, though, if you mess with it, as with every company, if you break it, it's kind of your fault, isn't it? Oh, there you go. And God, I gotta say, this has just got contact information, everything with it. That's really good. Like straight away I was like wait, what was this made out of again? But yeah, M390 shows you the cutting edge length. That is excellent. And again, sort of like the Benchmade style-y pouch for it. Enough rambling on though. Let's get into the thing. Get all of this out of there. And that is beautiful. A nice, straight away, a nice bit of thick titanium. I really like the just the logo on top here. Straight away, before I even flip it, is it centered? Let's get right up close. Looks pretty effing spot on to me. I don't think that could be much better. We get really close up in there. And there you go, you can see it's completely clean this side, there's no markings or whatsoever. And on this side you have the logo and number 102 or whatever your number will be. Okay. Oh. Oh no, I'm going to be flipping this for ages. Okay, so the first point I will say is this edge here is a little sharp. So after you've flipped it, if your finger runs down here, you can sort of feel how sharp that edge there is. Maybe that could have done with a little bit of chamfering. Like, you can see it's chamfered beautifully along all the edges here. That is really, really nicely done. Even just on the inside of this lanyard hole. Seems like they just missed a trick just up here. Although, again, that is a really small niggle, you know. That's just as you're flicking it, you can just sort of feel it's a little of a sharp edge there. Loving that pivot design, nice and clean. And in fact, that's the only screw on this side to be seen. And then the other two are just on this side. Oh, that's another thing before I take her apart. Nothing. No blade play whatsoever. If you have a look at that. Solid as a rock. You can see the pocket clip here is very nice. It's ultra deep carry. You can see it, obviously this will go all the way up to, you can see, there you go, and that's how it'll sit in your pocket. And that is a very nice slim style, blank, no obnoxious logos, nothing like that. Very pen-like, which is just perfect. Could not get any better than that in my opinion, pocket clip wise, for the UK legal carry market. And it does look like it's reversible. The hardware for it is actually seated away to make for this again really nice clean look, so that you don't have this horrible, because on a lot of knives you have like a sort of, for instance like this, you can see the holes for the pocket clip if you were to reverse it to left-handed, whereas this one you can't at all. It's just as it is. Well, microfiber cloth works well. You can see the beautiful, we can come in about that angle, I guess. You can see that really nice satin finish. God, just look at that. That is gorgeous on that blade there. Also, this is just over £100. This one was. That is crazy pricing for titanium and M390. I've got to say, like, that is really, really up there for competitiveness. You know, I've just reviewed or shot a video for another one that's much lower materials than this and is more expensive, and it's, you know, this really it's not holding back its punches. It's really giving you best materials for a really, really value price. So let's get into it. I'm going to assume it's all T6. Doesn't appear to be any nasty Loctite or anything. And yeah, there we go. There's the bearings, as I suspected, because the action is just far too smooth for any kind of you know, just standard washers. And they're bronze with the little steel bearings inside, which is nice. There's your captive pivot there, which is nice, holds that in place in the open and close. And you can see you have one of these and their inserts into each side. There's this sort of the spacer, back spacer here, which is very nice. God, is that even removable? Oh my goodness. It's all one piece. That is some crazy tolerance levels there. Like every single knife is perfectly fit, because this is a single machine piece. I suppose they could always grind it down if it's too much, but if you go over, you're pretty stuffed. But yeah, okay, so that's all one piece. So you have to take this off. Well, I mean, obviously you have to take this off the side that has the screws, and I guess that's how they get around having screws on both sides to hold this in. Very interesting, a very novel approach, and I really like that. That is very clever engineering right there. I'll go on. I've no need to take this off, but yeah, nothing crazy, just a little bit of oil there, which is good to see. Okay, I think the screws are titanium as well, having just tested them on a magnet there. And then this one is very easy to get out, just like that. And then straight back in there. I've got to say, actually, do you know, like I said, I would have preferred T8s all over, but just having the one tool to do the whole thing is actually really rather nice. I've got to say, great design work there, Carl, mate. These are all really nicely done as well, where they're just sort of chamfered off just at the edge so that they're just slightly over. And there you go, you can see how that sort of just fits in there and goes down there. How's the centering now? Damn, that's good. As you can see, I'm already starting to do this little thing where I'm putting my fingers on this pocket clip here, and as I'm doing that, to flick this, it pushes it over there, and that will create a little bit of pocket clip rub on the frame. This happens on a lot. Like if you've ever had one of these with a titanium thing, this usually does it across this contact point. So the only thing I could really suggest for that would be you'd have to make this a lot thicker and sturdier, but then it wouldn't really look like a pen anymore. So I definitely prefer to have it look like this, rather than like, because you could have it look like this, where this won't move, but that comes at the price of this. Definitely does not look like a pen's pocket clip. Look at the size of it. It's also got this huge indent here. You can see the thing. This is the more elegant, you know, certainly less robust, but more elegant, neater, less conspicuous solution. So I definitely prefer this for UK EDC. It's got a nice weight to it. The only other negative, I would say, is that this does not come with a sharpening choil, which is a bit of a shame, I think. You know, given your quite severe plunge line here, they're going to have like just a big fat blunt bit there after a lot of use. That said, it is M390, so probably going to take a long time to see anything like that. And also, if you're really particular, you can just add one yourself. It's just a Dremel one. It's really quick. You just need to have really steady hands. One more thing before I let you guys go, whoever's left. I am going to just see how sharp this comes out of the box. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Straight out of the box, absolutely fine. I've got to say, for the price I paid for this is quite unbelievable. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet. I will say as well. There you go, look at that already. But yeah, for the price I paid for this, 105, you get this crazy box with all of this stuff in it, as well as, you know, the microfiber. So all the staple stuff that you need from all the you get with all the premium brands. It's numbered. It's titanium. Of course, you do get your little finger bit here. It's a detent system, but you get your little finger bit here to stop it from closing on you, which is very nice. And just look at that. Oh. And your jimping there is also very nicely done, very nicely chamfered. No horrible nasty edges on that. And I can't touch the blade through here with the fat of my finger. So yeah, it seems like it's quite far down in there. But there we go. The Who Knives V1. I honestly think this is the best you can get for the money. Not just in Flipper, but like in general, at the £100 price point, I do not think you can do better than this at the moment. I just do not see anything offering full titanium M390, very nice build quality, like, you know, perfect centering out of the box. But we'll see how this stands up to a review. I'm sure it will do absolutely fine, as Carl himself has run the prototype for a while, and then he's amended it and then run that for a while to make sure it's all good. So, but yeah, I have droned on. So thank you very much for watching, and cheers.